Good afternoon to all viewers. Welcome to the most exciting and informative broadcast newscast, brought to you by Culture News Network. My name is Juan Sanchez, and today we will be covering some of the most interesting facts about landmarks in the United Kingdom, as well as some international news regarding the British population. The United Kingdom is well known for its numerous landmarks. These famous landmarks make the country a great place to visit. Our team and I will be focusing on what these landmarks have to offer, describing their locations, looking back on their history, and most important of all, admiring their beauty and significance to this day. Let's give a warm welcome to our reporter, Angel Gonzalez, and we will be back with more information here on Culture News Network.
Thank you, Juan, for that spectacular welcome. As you can see, we are in Enniskillen Castle in the southeast region of North Ireland, with an impressive sight of this beautiful place. This is just one of the hugest places that you can visit here in North Ireland, and not just to take pictures, but also to have a better understanding of the surroundings and the past through the history here in North Ireland. Expecting to have an increase in the amount of visitors per year, sure is one of the places that you should add on your schedule when visiting to North Ireland. From the very first building to medieval constructions and reviving from the ashes through the 9 Years' War, Enniskillen Castle give you a warm welcome to North Ireland. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great week. And Juan, we are back with you right now.
Absolutely wonderful those places we saw in North Ireland. I will be certainly adding them to my travel bucket list. Up next, Pedro Treviño, going live in England. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, first I would like to thank Angel for that information and our driver Juan for giving me the opportunity to communicate. As you can see, I am in London, to be more precise, in front of this iconic clock tower that houses the bell known as Big Ben. It is interesting to see this tower in person, and I would like to share with you some interesting facts about it. I would like to start with the topic of its dimensions. The hour hands of this watch measure approximately 2.7 meters, while the minute hands measure 4.5 meters along. Another impressive fact is that, believe it or not, the main bell of the clock weighs 2.5 tons, and it is said that it took around 30 hours to raise the bell to the top of the tower. Another very characteristic of Big Ben is its punctuality. It is normal to say that it is one of the most precise clocks in the world. And the reason for this is that throughout history, there are only two records of clocks delays. And last but not least interesting, it is said that during wars, the lights of the clock tower were turned off at night to avoid giving advantage to the enemies.
That was great. I personally think that it's amazing how well built their structures are, especially in England. Up next, I personally will be traveling to Wales to bring you the most interesting facts about this nation's landmarks. Greetings, fellow viewers from all over the world. Here I am in Wales, a country that is famous for its natural beauty. Many people visit the country for its legendary sites, and I can tell you with certainty that this nation is filled with natural landscapes for us to observe and admire. I am standing right now beside one of the most remarkable castles in this nation, Caernarfon Castle. Caernarfon receives more than 200,000 visitors every year and is filled with atmospherical passages and spiral staircase towers. built by none other than King Edward I in the 13th century, as a symbol of his power. Many ceremonies were held in this castle, such as Charles, Prince of Wales' investiture in 1969. If you have a lot of energy and like to go up and down staircases, well, this is the place for you to visit. Unfortunately, as of right now, this castle does not have any elevators for disabled people to make the visit. But you can go ahead and online you can find virtual tours for you to discover this amazing place. Up next we have Pontus Light Aqueduct. Right now, as you can see, this aqueduct carries the Llangollen Canal across the River Dee. You can go across this tall landmark by boat or by walking its narrow path. As you can see, it is built out of stone and cast iron, and it is supported by 18 arched towers. It is 4 meters wide, 300 meters long, and 40 meters high, brought to life by Thomas Tefford and William Jessup in 1795. An impressive feat considering the fact that at the time the technology was not that advanced. So we can continue back to the studio with more information here on Culture News Network. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Juan, for that amazing information. Now, I speak about the next country famous landmarks. I am now in Scotland, where I will talk about to the one place we are considered emblematic, the Loch Ness. Lying in the Highland Council area, Scotland, with a depth of 788 feet and the land of about 23 miles. Loch Ness has the largest volume of fresh water in the Great Britain, and the Loch Ness large marine creature believed by some people to inhabit in the Loch Ness, Scotland. However, much of the alleged evidence supporting its existence has been discredited and is widely thought that the monster is a myth.
We have information about the majesty of the Giant's Causeway on the northern coast of Ireland. You may be wondering how this amazing wonder was formed. Million years ago, during an intense volcanic activity, around 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns were formed. This geological process gave rise to an impressive structure that we see today. In addition to this unique formation, the Giant's Causeway is shrouded in myths and legends. According to Irish tradition, the giant Finn MacCumhail built this road to confront his enemy. But how much is important this site? UNESCO declared the world site his hexagonal column and unique natural beauty are to visit. What can you see? Expect. The Giant Causeway extends for 6 kilometers with a stunning view of the Atlantic Ocean. There is a modern visitor center offering detailed information on the geology and the history of this site.
That would be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Culture News, and we will see you next time. Have a good night.